Good morning, Southeast Iowa. Welcome to Morning Breath. We had to get that in today.
Had to get that in right out the gate.
Welcome. Sitting in the big boy chair today in place of Tim Elliott. The Big Easy, whatever.
Big Easy. So you're in the chair. You can call it whatever you want.
I'm gonna do what Tim does. I'm gonna make up nicknames today. No, it's gonna be good. Sitting in for Tim Elliott today. I'm John Woodward. I'm joined as usual in the studio by the ever-present super producer Alex P.
Good to be here.
Good to have you here, and of course, Boss Man Matt.
What's up?
I'm telling you, I'm still waiting for the commercial version of
What's up? It's coming.
I'm gonna keep saying it every day. We are also sponsored the Southeast Iowa Video Network by Casey and all the gang over at KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
And we are also powered this morning with a little caffeine by Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh. Thank you, Willie.
Thank you, Willie.
All right. So, I won't do the reason why I'm sitting in this chair today. One is like, what's happening there? So, Tim has welcomed another grandchild into the world, but we are not to speak the name or anything.
It happened when I talked to him. It was on the verge.
It did happen, and so we congratulate Tim, Patty, and the whole family. But I'm gonna let Tim talk about all the particulars. That was his one wish last night, was that we just leave that for him. I said absolutely.
That was breaking news. When I talked to him, it still hadn't happened yet. So.
Yeah, it was last night. We were out at Men's League at the golf course, and he kept checking. And then all of a sudden he says, "Oh, yes, happened." He's like, "But I haven't seen pictures yet." And so, and then later on, we started, getting some of those to come through, and so a few of us were sitting there, and the pictures came through.
Well,
so
congratulations to that whole clan.
We are super happy for Grandpa Tim. So. And then we got to the entire story about how great it is to be a grandparent. And it takes you back to being a parent. He's like, but without all the extra responsibilities.
Without all the extra stuff that goes along with it.
Yes, absolutely. So, as Tim will always say, what's going on today? What's new in the news? What's new in your world? What happened? Anything major happened last night for you?
Nothing happened for me, but I think that Alex is, going to court today.
Yeah,
he's got a big trial happening.
I didn't know if I was allowed to say that on air. Now we were having that discussion beforehand.
We don't care. Alex's life is an open book, whether he likes it to be or not. Right? He's like, I told you that in confidence. Oh, too bad.
Well, that was last night, and then we want to get to this court thing here. That was last night. We were sitting there at the table, and it was later last night. I mean, Tim and I and a few of us, we were at the golf course till probably close to 11 o'clock last night, and so we were.
For a grandpa, that's getting pretty late.
Yeah, I mean, I was waiting for him to break out the bathrobe and slippers and just settle in right there. But no, we were talking, and we were just sharing some goings-ons of life in the last couple of weeks, whatever else. And Tim goes, "This is the kind of stuff we should be saying on the air." I said, no, we're not talking about this on the air. But anyway, things we are talking about on the air. Alex, you want to talk to us about your...
Alex wasn't at the golf course, so we get to pick on him today.
This is a bad day for my camera not to work.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
But... yes, I am going to court to the pre-trial, whatever you call it, and hopefully we're going to settle with them.
For what? You got to tell everybody what it is.
Oh, security deposit.
This is slumlord.
Past landlord.
Security deposit, slumlord.
Yeah.
In Iowa City, by the way.
Undisclosed name of the place until the court's over.
Yes.
Are you under?
We have no
order?
comment from the police and from the news at this time. So,
no comment, guys. I can't take any comment.
Strict gag order.
But yeah, we have 12 pictures of different stuff. We have 2 times where they broke the law, and they already admitted that they did half of the stuff wrong, and they gave us back a bunch of money, but we were like, we want all of it. So they've already admitted they did fictitious claims for a lot of them, for 75% of the stuff. So that's really untrustworthy.
Well, once that, you can open up floodgates there. Now everybody in that building is going to be like, I want my security deposit back, and bankrupt these poor people.
Yeah.
Don't you feel bad at all?
No, I feel like he's out in front of the. We talk about the voice. It's I feel like Alex is the voice for the people of this.
Yeah, we had roaches in our dishwasher. Stunk so bad every single day. So
that could be pretty rough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, best of luck to you. You unsuited and booted, or are you wearing like the fireman's crew neck today, or like the fire truck crew neck, or like what's the court attire?
My favorite one is this
What I'm
sweatshirt.
wearing right now.
My favorite one is this sweatshirt that says "Proud Grandpa."
Proud Grandpa, yeah. That's a good one.
Hey, we should get Tim one of those.
We should.
Get Tim one. Or even better, we should have Tim try on Alex's Proud Grandpa sweater live on air. I feel like
I was thinking it. You said it. You're the one that said it, not me.
oh man. All right.
I can tell you I'm not going to try it on. Let's just go that route.
Okay, fair enough. It's befitting that it would be Tim because Tim has, just recently become I believe for a fourth time, a grandpa. So,
Yeah.
Who we got checking in this morning?
Greta's all on your business saying woohoo, John. Go host.
Thank you, Greta.
Jeff's checking in this morning from Arkansas. So
Only two so far.
only two so far. We were
think-
light on comments yesterday too.
I
so.
think the word got out that I was hosting. They're like, "Yeah, we'll come back tomorrow. We're just going to leave that alone."
Well, it was a little light yesterday too. People just weren't checking in. Jimmy checked in late yesterday, but he was here, but not today so far.
What is going on there in the?
Sometimes it happens.
It's just
It's a
blinking
ghost.
like that. It's just going crazy.
It's Ghost Bar.
Well, very good. Well,
Oh, there's my mom. She says, "Whoops, hello," and she said it. Yeah, and Bailey's here.
Tiffany's here. Bailey's here. We got all kinds of
Tiffany's
people
here.
jumping into the chat.
Bailey's in Florida with my other two daughters.
Yeah.
Checking in.
Absolutely. A lot happening today. I'm looking forward to later on this morning going over to the golf course. The Chamber of Commerce has their men's chamber day today, and then tomorrow they have the ladies' chamber day, so it'll be a great time. They usually just kind of flip the other way, and the ladies are like, hey, we'd like an opportunity to go out, and I'm just going to say this for what it is. They're like, we'd like an opportunity to go out and get hammered on the golf course on Friday, not have to go to work,
Exactly.
instead of on Thursdays, which is fair, so don't come for me, okay? This is good. This is a good thing.
So what we really need to do is get you guys in here tomorrow after spending the day on the golf course today.
Well, and I will only be able to be there from I think they have three different tee times. They start at 8, they start at 11:30, and I think they start at 3. And so the group I'm with, we can only go at 3 because we got 2 baseball coaches in the group for Thursday night, and then same thing for me tomorrow. I couldn't tomorrow because I would have to coach tomorrow night. So it's a busy time.
There you go.
Children's sports, they rule your life.
They did without a doubt,
It's a big thing.
without question.
But it's a good life, I will say.
It's a good life.
It's a good life. All right. We got all kinds of recent news.
How about we do some Chuck Norris?
Oh, let's do Chuck Norris. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I know you do, John. Alex, you know about Chuck Norris, right?
You know about Chuck Norris.
So Chuck Norris was a badass. There's just no other way to put it. Back in the day, he still is. And I don't know how old he is now, 70 something, probably. So anyway, there's all these jokes going around. This has been a thing for a little while, but Chuck Norris. So I found this list. Starting out, Chuck Norris can dribble a bowling ball. Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice.
We should have had AI put together to generate Chuck Norris dribbling a bowling ball.
Chuck Norris can dribble a bowling ball. Chuck Norris can speak Braille. Chuck Norris can do a wheelie on a unicycle. Once a cobra bit Chuck Norris's leg. After 5 days of excruciating pain, the cobra died. Chuck Norris once won a game of Connect 4 in 3 moves. When the boogeyman goes to sleep every night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris.
Yes.
Chuck Norris can slam revolving doors. The dark is afraid of Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris can kill 2 stones with 1 bird. Chuck Norris can play the violin with a piano. Chuck Norris makes onions cry. Chuck Norris can strangle you with a cordless phone. Chuck Norris can build a snowman out of rain. Chuck Norris once punched a man in the soul.
God.
Which is awesome. Chuck Norris can drown a fish. Chuck Norris can tie his shoes with his feet. Chuck Norris is the only person that can punch a cyclops between the eye.
Okay, that was a good one.
That was a good one. I waited till you got a big drink before I.
I know. I was like, I just took a big old drink here. We had a
Chuck Norris is the
explosion on
reason. Chuck Norris is the reason why Waldo is hiding. Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. He decides what time it is. Now that actually could be replaced with Alex P.
Yeah.
Because Alex P
That's true.
controls the
That's true.
time.
That is also true.
Chuck Norris can divide by 0. Chuck Norris beat the sun in a staring contest. Chuck Norris's belly button is actually a power outlet.
We want to AI that one.
Chuck, this one's, I don't know what to think of this one. Chuck Norris's cowboy boots are made from real cowboys. So there you go. And finally, the flu gets a Chuck Norris shot every year.
That's pretty good. There's a
list of 100 of those.
I was gonna say there was so many. I was trying to process a few of them, and you were already moved on to the next two, and I was like, okay. And then I'm busy getting smacked in the brain with the next one. No, this is good. All right,
Yeah.
my favorite the wheel. Wouldn't that automatically be a wheelie if you're on a unicycle?
That's what I was thinking.
I'm like, hold on. That's the only one I had discrepancy with is if he can ride a wheelie on a unicycle.
Well,
Because technically, wouldn't you already be doing a wheelie?
you're riding on one wheel. True. I guess I was thinking about the part that's up in the air. So
So he's like, it's like hovering in
he's
the air.
hovering. So he can hover on a
That
unicycle.
makes more sense.
But your point's well taken. If you want to break it right down,
Then
then
it would be a Noe.
That's true. A Noe.
I think you made that up. I don't think that's a word.
Well, apparently it is now. We'll put it in the Alexisms file.
So yeah, Chuck Norris jokes are funny.
All right. Well, we got, speaking of funny, we got some, funny and very interesting news. I don't know if you saw last night, the WNBA, since we're on this tangent this week, we're just going to keep it going at least one day. They rescinded the second technical
Really?
for injuries. Yeah, they said that they basically deemed it that it was not, necessary when they did the whole, walk off.
Really? I did not hear that.
And I was like, oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
Well, so they rescinded her technical after the fact, and they gave the other girl a flagrant after the fact.
Yes.
What the hell's happening?
A lot of after the facting going on.
A lot of after the facting going on.
Also not a word, but now here we go.
Now it is.
Yeah, well,
now it's a phrase.
I'm taking that. So I don't know the whole. I don't know. There's nothing to compare it to. None of us watched the WNBA last year,
No.
so it's hard to say
And
what it was like last year.
I've tuned in my life before a few times and watched a few different, sections of games and whatever else, just so that I felt like I could speak somewhat intelligently on on my decision to either watch or not watch. right.
Right.
But yeah, it's I don't know. It's very interesting how the viewership, people talk about like, well, there was a few people got up, or a few ladies got up and says, people are watching the WNBA more than just for Caitlin Clark. They're watching it because of me. And I'm like,
Right.
actually, no. The attendance would dictate, and the TV ratings would
Did you
dictate.
see those
whatever else.
attendance? Somebody posted that the attendance for all the other non-Caitlin games.
Yes,
last weekend.
it's bad.
Yeah, it was like at the most was like 7,000, and
Yeah.
Gamebridge Fieldhouse 17,000 every day, and
And they have 20 home games, and they already beat last year's attendance record in
like
the first 5 games.
Yeah,
It's pretty awesome.
yeah.
But
My mom, she's all into the WNBA and Caitlin Clark. They bought the WNBA season pass. They watch all the games. So
she's very upset. She's
very upset.
Got the angry face.
Yes.
As Toy Story would say, an extra pair of angry eyes.
Yeah, so you just told her something new, and she's not happy about it.
She's not thrilled. Martha, I'm sorry. I was disappointed. That was probably my face last night when I was sitting there watching the sports ticker run across. Hold on. So Jim says the WNBA reviews calls for days and days. Perhaps the NFL and MLB should start so some of my favorite teams will win more games. Perhaps Congress can address this and hold some hearings. Jim, it'd probably be more important than half the things that Congress meets about these days. Anyway, oh boy, Tim would be proud of me for that
Exactly. There you go.
All right, so we're going to get into we got time for a quick top 10. We got about a minute. We got a minute and a half, so we can get into this. So, do you remember like 10 episodes in or whatever it was? We did like that, the movies, like the top ranked movies like of all time according to somebody's list.
Yep.
And it was a completely BS list, if you remember, like that in so many different ways.
Yep.
We're just like, what is happening? Well, here's another top 10 rated movies by IMDb, right? So if you, I will ask the cinema major over here if this is a credible source. It seems like it's somewhat.
I like IMDb.
Okay. All right. So top 10 movies real quick here. So 10, The Good and from 10 on down. So number 10, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's a good movie, right?
Haven't seen it.
Number 9, The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
Haven't seen it.
I've seen it.
Yes, very good.
Seen
All
all
right.
so far.
Yep. Pulp Fiction,
Very
seen
good
that.
movie. I
Very
have
good
seen
movie.
that. Very good movie.
Definitely. Lord of the Rings coming in with a 2-timer here. So Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
I haven't seen it.
Also a good movie. Absolutely.
Yeah, good movie.
Schindler's List.
So actually, I haven't seen it, but I know. That's
Really?
one. Yeah, there's another one on here that I haven't seen that's going to shock you too, but I know that it's a good movie.
Okay. 12 Angry Men.
Seen it.
Nope.
Yep. seen it.
Boring.
Nope. Boring.
Alice is like,
Boring.
seen
Boring.
it. Boring.
Boring. I don't like 12 Angry Men.
I need
a lot
like-
of people praise it, but I'm not a big fan.
I need like a buzzer for Alex, where like, or like I need like a screenshot to Alex doing the gladiator vote, right? You know, where it's like,
Oh, right. Yeah. Right.
you know, doing this number on these movies. The Godfather Part 2.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's so hard for like, I just feel like sequels of really good movies or like iconic movies, it's really difficult for them because it's
Yeah.
either just like it's terrible or they have to try to do so much
Yep.
that it's too much. I think about it, which is not going to be on this list, but Anchorman, for example.
Yes.
And they had a second one. It's
Yeah.
like, it was just, they had to try so hard.
I love the second Anchorman.
Really?
I think it's really funny. I just watched it like 2 weeks ago.
See, this is the one thing that I can respect about Alex. We have such differentiating opinions because let's not talk about, you know, I can't even go there with one of my favorite Game of Thrones. We can't. I still can't get over that. Okay, all right. Sorry.
Beverly Hills Cop had 3 versions. I just watched all 3 of them not long ago. And nobody commented this, but the reason why I brought
I was
it up,
looking around. I'm like, all right, what are we doing?
The reason why I brought it up is because they're actually coming out with a new Beverly Hills Cop that's going to be on Netflix this summer, called Axel F or something like that. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be good or not. It'll be the 4th one, and it's been like a 20-year gap. So,
See what would happen. All right. Well, we're over time. We should take a break and come back with the final 3.
okay.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Great food from the North Village or the Log Village. Plus, learn how to square dance over at the dance bar. This is the place where memories are made. Make plans now to enjoy the history of the past at the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 29th through September 2nd in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome back to Morning Breath. I'm waiting for the. Okay, all right, very good.
Sorry, I missed my cue.
No, it's okay. So during the break, so we have what we've just recently, as of like a minute and a half ago, coined the Morning Breath private chat line, otherwise known as our cell phones for those that have those out there. And so during the break, I was checking my phone, and Brandon wrote in when you were doing the Chuck Norris jokes. He says when Chuck Norris was born, he drove his mom home from the hospital.
Exactly.
So I thought that was a pretty good one.
It is a pretty good one.
So. Matt got also a text in the private line, but we won't get into that. We'll leave it there. Okay. All right. Very good. So we left off. We were doing a top 10 movies rated by regular IMDb voters. What? Okay. So is there irregular IMDb voters? Is there? Do they have a private chat line as well, or
it's like the public version?
Is there an IMDb premium? That we can subscribe
Actually,
to?
It probably is.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm guessing it's just everybody. Whoever can rates.
Gotcha. So
they got no credentials. They're not movie reviewers.
So they're movie reviewers for the people.
For the people, yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
That's what really matters.
Absolutely, I would agree. So
People's Choice Award.
Again, just to recap, counting it down: The Good, Bad, the Ugly. Number 9, Lord of the Rings: Fellowship of the Ring. And number 8, Pulp Fiction. Number 7, Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. Number 6, Schindler's List. Number 5, 12 Angry Men. Number 4, The Godfather Part 2. And now we read to number 3, The Dark Knight. I love that movie.
Yeah, I do like
I will fight anyone.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
like that movie, and I have seen it.
Man, but just fantastic.
Yes.
But yeah, one of the biggest tragedies, and I think in cinema with Heath Ledger later on. I mean, what a yeah. Which could have a sidebar. Who's your favorite all-time Joker in all the different Batmans? That is another question.
They're all so different. I mean, the Heath Ledger Joker is way different than the Jack Nicholson Joker.
Correct.
So it's just, yeah.
I'm going to go Heath Ledger.
I know it probably seems like just the par of the course thing to say, but I would have to agree. But I can't.
I don't know if I have an opinion. They're just way different.
I can't tell you how many times I've sent the GIF or the meme or whatever else into our group chat when somebody stirs things up and it's like, and here we go. it just gets into that. All right, sorry. Dark Knight and then The Godfather.
So this is one I'm embarrassed to say I have not seen. I know, and I'm embarrassed by that. I agree. I keep thinking I'm going to watch it, and I just never do it.
I'm going to add to the weird recent news section that Matt has never seen.
I know, and I've dropped the ball.
I mean, it's, you know what? Now I'm waiting for Alex's take. So we've not seen it, and
it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I've only watched it once at my community college for a class, and that's about it.
For a class.
I haven't gone back. Yeah.
Community college class. Godfather.
So this is really fun. So ironically enough,
is it a mob class or
were you preparing for your time in court at that time?
I couldn't get into Mafia in the movies. It was already full. This is just a general movie class.
Just a general. Okay. So do yourself a favor and watch the YouTube clip of Family Guy basically reviewing The Godfather. Hilarious, because
I'll watch it.
Because Peter does not like The Godfather. Like it's basically.
So I've seen that.
So for those of you who haven't seen it at home, this is pretty hilarious. So they're basically in a house and it's flooding, and they think they're all about to die. And so Peter's like, you know what? I figure this is a good time to tell you. He's like, I did not care for The Godfather. Yeah. Everyone's like, what? I did not care for it. It insists upon itself. Anyway, it's great. But anyway, all right, so that was number 2. And then number 1, Shawshank Redemption.
I have seen that. I love that movie. That's a great movie.
That's a good movie.
Okay, we all agree at least on number 1. No controversy here.
No, whether it's number 1 or not, I don't know, but it's definitely top 10. I love that movie. That's a good movie. Absolutely.
Now the question is, at 7:37, do we keep going with any top 10? Do we get into some weird recent? I feel like we should get into some weird recent news.
Let's do that then.
We can go. We can go that.
Except for I haven't read any of them yet. So
there's some interesting ones in here. Let's see. So. Flavor Flav is very, very at the beginning. So everybody familiar with Flavor Flav? Okay, all right, very good. So Flavor Flav.
I've seen him too. So
see, there you go.
Not live.
Well, Flavor Flav orders every Red Lobster menu item to support seafood chain. Amid news of Red Lobster's potential demise following its bankruptcy filing, rap legend, Flavor Flav stepped up to support the beloved food chain. On Monday, June 3rd, just a couple days ago, the 65-year-old music icon shared on social media that he had visited a Red Lobster location and decided to order everything on the menu in an effort to save the famous cheddar biscuits, which he says, your boy said he was going to do everything to help Red Lobster and save the Cheddar Bay biscuits. Flav wrote, ordered the whole menu, he added. We'll get to what happened next. If there is no other reason to save Red Lobster, it is for the Cheddar Bay biscuits. If one has not had, I'm going to stare into the camera. If one has not had the Cheddar Bay biscuits from Red Lobster,
they're good.
do yourself a favor, find God, get religion, and go get some Cheddar Bay biscuits, because they're all on the same level for me at this point.
Do it quickly, because
That's a joke, by the
just
way.
read another story about Red Lobster that it's going to take more than Flavor Flav to save them.
Yeah. It says his generous gesture comes weeks after the popular dining chain filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, leaving many loyal customers worried about its future. Despite the filing, Red Lobster, which has been around for 56 years, recently reassured its fans that it's not going anywhere. That's exactly right. Oh, don't you have nothing to worry about. And then the next week, kaboom.
Yeah.
You know, it is what
They're
it
looking to
is.
sell
So,
another 150 stores.
yikes.
Yeah. So I know we're long, but Alex found this when he told me about it. So my fascination with cicadas continues. So
Oh, you're going to that one.
yeah,
Okay.
and I actually haven't read it, so I don't know what I'm going to get into here.
Oh,
but
Lord, here we go. This is going to be
the
good.
cicadas in Illinois and Missouri being infected with STD that turns them into hypersexual zombies. A sexually transmitted disease that is said to turn cicadas into zombies and causes their genitals to fall off has been detected in southern parts of Illinois and is spreading throughout the Midwest. The fungal infection called Massaropora cicadanina, whatever, targets only the 13 and 17-year periodical cicadas. This year's Cicada-geddon is brought to us by One Each of Brood 13, which is primarily in Illinois, Iowa, and Wisconsin, and Brood 19, which extends south and east from there. Birds that eat the infected cicadas may also experience hallucinatory effects. The white fungus takes over male cicadas and causes the gonads to be torn from the body. Wow, this is graphic. The fungus releases chalky spores that spread to other nearby cicadas, infecting more and more of them. The fungus also takes over the way the cicadas behave. Even though the reproductive parts have been replaced by a fungus, they're driven to mate with as many other cicadas as possible.
I have so many questions about what the hell you just read.
So many questions.
Let's go back to this. There's no way we're getting to anything else today after this.
So many questions.
It only targets specific age groups. That's a bit wild. And then the birds that eat them, hallucinatory effects.
Yeah, so
no crap. Like, I mean,
so the birds are like, I'm eating more of those things. That was awesome. Flying around.
they're all just sitting around. Hey, Bill, you had one of these cicadas yet? I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna knock your socks off. It's gonna be great.
You got to find the one with the white fungus stuff between his wings.
God. And then later on, I mean, are they just like dry humping everything? They said they're still trying to have mate, but then they have nothing to like. What are they doing?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. So many questions. That's the bottom line.
Oh my word. We're at 7:41. I think we need to take another break, don't we?
Yeah.
Commercial. Okay. Yeah. There's no following that.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
go to break.
just drop the mic
We're
on
done.
that one and go on.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
I'm Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years, and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charlotte Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers and sellers, to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Good morning. Welcome back to the final segment of Morning Breath this happy Thursday. So, we have covered the gamut today. Flavor Flav saving the Red Lobster biscuits, sexual zombie cicadas, Chuck Norris, and we're ready to get set for the day, Matt.
We've been a little bit everywhere today.
We have, all right.
Time is 7:45 a.m. The date is June the 6th. The temperature in Fairfield, 64, Mount Pleasant, 64, and Washington, 63. Today, sunny with some gusty winds, a high of 80 and a low of 54. Things to do on Friday in Fairfield. Join the RAGBRAI pre-ride team as they check out the route to through Fairfield. They will be arriving at Petra Park around 11:30 a.m. and having lunch. Mount Pleasant, a tour of the Mount Pleasant history is available today at 10 a.m. to 10 to noon. Open destinations are the Van Allen House, the Iowa Wesleyan Archives Room, and the Harlan Lincoln House. In Washington, tonight is the Washington Farmers Market from 5 to 7:30 in downtown Washington. This day in history, and this is brought to us by Jimmy. It is Shriners Awareness Day, founded June 6, 1876 in New York. And Jimmy's into Shriners, and Tim is a Shriner, and so there's some Shriner connections to the show. Also, what Alex brought up is in 1884, George Williams originated the Young Men's Christian Association, the YMCA, in London on this date. 1884.
Oh, so, we need the background music there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I saw the Village People in concert live in Burlington.
Nice.
Yeah. It was weird how I got there, but whatever.
We don't have time for that today, but I wish we did. I wish we did.
All right, John.
So,
how was the handsome runner described? Dashing.
And there you have it.
That was not our best
one. Tune in tomorrow to find out the update on Alex's legal battles with the slumlord of Iowa City. And we'll make sure and jump back in tomorrow. Thanks so much, as always, everybody, for watching. We appreciate you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. And